What does perfect even mean?
Hello and welcome to another Godly Riven video. Today, I will show you a Godly Riven for what I consider to be the Witch Slayer pistol in Warframe, the VASTO Prime. But before anything else, I would just like to clarify that this Riven does work with the ordinary VASTO. I will just feature its Prime version here for the reason that it has way better stats and design compared to the ordinary version of this pistol. Okay, let's begin this video. Before I show you the Riven, I would just like to show you the Witch Slayer-like pistol I'm talking about. The VASTO Prime is a secondary weapon that packs a lot of slash damage, critical chance and status chance. It looks solid with those stats, but the thing is, these stats are not that good when it comes to high-level plays. The total IPS, which is 66 damage, is pretty low in my honest opinion, that even those crit chance and crit damage won't matter against high-level enemies. In addition, it only has 6 ammo per clip, so basically, it has a pretty disappointing stats for such a gorgeous looking pistol. But, don't get your hopes down, as VASTO Prime can still hit like a truck, if you have a good Riven mod for it. Normally, I would mod my VASTO Prime like this, a combination of critical and 2 dual status mods which form an element that can be replaceable depending on the faction you are facing. Now, hydraulic crosshair is pretty good with VASTO Prime, as this pistol is pretty accurate and has a really low to no recoil, so aiming and getting those headshots wouldn't be a problem while using this pistol. Damage-wise, it's good, and as you can see, it can do damage to these level 125 corrupted heavy gunners. But the thing is, it takes a few shots to take down one of these enemies, and, in high-level missions like endurance runs, a weapon that will waste a lot of ammo just to kill one enemy will do you no good. The good thing is, VASTO is one of those weapons that has a great Riven disposition. In fact, it has a 5-star Riven disposition, which means that you can roll some pretty high stats on your Riven. Just take for example this Riven, the one that I considered to be a godly VASTO Riven. It has a 307% damage stat, which boosts the total IPS of this weapon really good, and as well as provide an overall 8 times critical damage multiplier with the help of the 123% critical damage from the Riven and 110% critical damage from primed target cracker. With this Riven mod, just see how I take down these level 25 corrupted heavy gunners fast. I mean, the base damage is pretty good, and this gun now is able to slice a big chunk of the enemy's health. But what really amazes me with this Riven is the amount of bleed it gives. The normal mod setup I have for my VASTO Prime gives 1900 plus bleed damage, while with this Riven, it deals 4600 plus bleed damage, and in fact, I can just fire a few shots and wait for the enemies to bleed to death. If you think that the damage was good, then wait until you get your hands on Arcane Precision, which boosts your pistol's damage, and then pair it with the mod setup that I have shown earlier, plus that godly Riven. But that's not enough. Pair all of these with Volt, and you can even take the VASTO Prime to endgame levels. Okay, let me give a short demo on what this setup can do.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations, they keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down.
Now I know not everyone can roll a 300% damage and 123% critical damage on their VASTO Riven, but, if you happen to have a Riven for this weapon, then I suggest that you roll for these stats. Critical chance is also a good stat for a VASTO Riven, but the thing is, hydraulic crosshair can easily take care of the critical chance boost, not to mention that you can also mod it with primed pistol gambit. Multi-shots and as well as status chance are also good rolls, but it's not really needed in my honest opinion. Also, other stats like fire rate are not really necessary because of how awesome this gun in terms of recoil, reload speed and as well as fire rate and all those sort of stuff. So basically, damage and critical damage are the stats that you should aim for a VASTO Riven. But take note, these are just my suggestions and you can either take it or leave it. So that's it. I hope that you are not just amazed with the godly VASTO Riven I showed you, but also have learned something on modding your VASTO Prime, and as well as gain some knowledge on what are the good stats for a VASTO Riven. I hope to see you on my next video. If you did enjoy this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and, for those first timers in our channel, you can always join the Grinds team by simply clicking that big subscribe button below. Just remember to turn on notification to receive daily updates from this channel. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.